To do so.
Mr. Fox, I wanted you to be here to specifically describe the department's current policy with respect to inquiring about someone's immigration status and how this bill might or might not affect that, because there's been a lot of speculation about what the department's policy is. The
department's policy is to inquire only after there's been a lawful detention, which we consider to be probable cause of a criminal offense, at which point, if there is probable cause to believe that that individual lacks identification, can't give us identification or provide indicators to us that they have a lawful presence, then the policy is to go further and then to contact the immigration authorities, usually through telephone contact, and they communicate with that criminal suspect if there's in that context to determine if there may be an immigration violation. The department does not enforce immigration.
Okay, and so let me clarify just a couple of things. So if in the example that I used earlier, if I had a headlight that was out and an officer, a DPS officer, stopped me, and I presented an insurance card and my valid Texas driver's license, and I guess I'd have to show my concealed carry permit too. You're supposed to do that when you are pulled over. So if I presented those documents, would the officer, under your policy, be able to inquire about my immigration status?
There'd be no reason to.
There'd be no reason to. Okay. Now, if I was not able to produce a valid driver's license from Texas or any other state, what would the procedure be? How would that normally be handled?
That the policy provides for further investigation to determine the identity of the person who is the subject of this investigation, and from there, that would be if there's indications that this is a matter that would be appropriate for referral to federal contact, then we would do so.
So it's the department's policy that you would, after this investigation, if you determine that there might be an immigration violation, you would refer that to the appropriate federal agency for enforcement.
That's correct, because the immigration violation itself, if there is one, is an administrative violation, not a criminal violation.
And have you had an opportunity to review the committee substitute that's before the committee now?
Yes, sir.
And that committee substitute, do you believe it would require that you change your policy in any way?
It would not.
Okay. And with respect to the language, do you have a copy of that in front of you? If you would, the section that Senator Davis referred to on page 2, lines 13 through 15, inquiring to the immigration status of a person lawfully detained for the investigation of a criminal offense or arrested. So, I'm not making any secret about what my intention is here, and so I just want to know, am I opening the door for a police officer who might see someone who appear to be Hispanic or foreign-born to pull someone over and say, I want to know about your immigration status, with no other reason?
Our policy is you would have to have a reason for that contact. So,
in your opinion, does this language open the door to that other kind of abuse that I just described?
My opinion is, as I read that, I would think that if they're going to apply their policy like we would apply our policy, that they're going to be ensuring that their lawful detention is for the investigation of an actual criminal offense. So, and that criminal offense would not be the suspicion that that person has an immigration violation, because the immigration violation in itself is an administrative violation, not a criminal violation.
Okay.
So I think, to be specific, I think that would, if they were to apply the policy as we would, there would not, that issue would not exist.
Okay, thank you.